What's going on? It is a beautiful day. It's a Wednesday, my day off from work. Um, I've got baby girl here with me. Isn't that right, baby girl? Say I'm sunbathing. Sunbathing, daddy. For some reason, my phone won't let me turn the camera around, so I'm having to do it this way. But we're gonna have a good day, ain't we? So I've been working on this project for quite some time. We got a little cabin, little house. That's a bullet. I don't know who shot it, but somebody shot. It's been a while. Been over a year ago. So as long as it stays a year ago and doesn't happen again, I think we'll be happy. We got this beautiful view off the front porch. Ignore the wash. We're building a retaining wall starting after we get moved in the house. The heater is just so we can sit outside during the fall and springtime. We just haven't put it up. And today's been beautiful. I mean, I cannot complain. For it to be winter and be damn 63 degrees outside, I'm in a t-shirt. Got the dock. Where's it at? There it is. It's amazing. It does its great for now. For the time being, it does what it needs to. Beautiful fish, beautiful weather, beautiful everything. I'm just so thankful, so happy to be here today. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it with you guys. What we got going on here is sanding and mudding. Everybody loves sanding and mudding, right? No, not at all. So this past weekend, today's Wednesday, right? So this past weekend we did, me, my dad, and my wife did a whole bunch of sanding and mudding. So there's some little over sanding spots. I don't know if you can see right there. There's another one. There's some there. Some more over there. I'm not gonna go around and show you all the little spots because that would just take forever. Not that there's that many, there's just that many. Still gotta sand the pantry room. For those of you who don't know, there it is. It's nothing much. Electrical panels over there. See it? Cool. All right. Again, for you guys who don't know, this is a solar system. You got a big Blue 80 system with 4 batteries. You got another Blue 80 system right here with 4 batteries. And we got this cloud system. We got another battery coming in. These are 7.5 kilowatts. So total with another battery coming in will be 22.5. I don't know. My math is terrible right now. I can't think straight. Breathing in dust and fumes doesn't help. So I just slapped some mud on this wall. Gotta let that cure for tomorrow so I can come back and sand it down. Slapped a little bit here on this little bitty piece. I slapped a whole bunch right here on this wall. And then a little bit over here. This, if you haven't noticed, is the throne. It's the bathroom. So look, got a drop pan shower pan. It's gonna be a 3-inch rise. So with the bathtub, or tub, shower pan, we're doing something different than most people would usually do. Most people drop their shower pan in and they would use some kind of vinyl or a lay-in laminate type wall where they tile it. That's what we're doing, but we're not putting a door here like most people would because this is the long side. We don't want to do that. So we decided to opt to change things up. What we want to do on the face right here is put a long, clear piece of glass. We wanted to do hazy dual pane with a checkered cross pattern in it. So just like a phone booth with squares, open squares. And so when you clean both sides, you don't have to worry about those little squares grabbing. Anyways, nook and crannies, it's just harder to clean. Changed our mind. 1 pane, 1/2 inch thick. We're gonna put a support coming from the ceiling down so there's no wobble in the glass. But what we're gonna do is walk around. Yes, that's right. We're gonna walk around the big sheet of glass that's gonna be going right here. That way we can step into the shower. This will be the shower. Of course, you'll have a hot and cold. Hot, cold. There's your head. Haven't put it in yet. It's in the pan. And then we got the water heater. Now this is why I say this is the throne. Not because of the toilet. Or where the toilet's supposed to be. Haven't got there yet. But because of the water heater. It's going to be tankless. Got cold. Oh wait. Cold. It's hard when you're not looking. Cold, hot, gas. So I've got them all 3 plumbed in. Unlimited. Oh yeah, and then I put an outlet there because the water heater we bought has a pigtail. Didn't know that. Sitting right here is going to be the vanity for the bathroom. It's going to be his and hers. I've already plumbed it in. You got the hot and cold and the drain. Plumbed it in. Hot, cold. Funny part is all the plumbing here is ran in a weird way. So when I did it, I brought the plumbing up here, then shot it all the way down and caught here. So the plumbing comes in here, drops down here, and then drops down into a leg and then runs back out of the house. It's weird. If the wall wasn't here, you'd understand it. Now that I'm saying it, I don't even know if that makes sense. So, the reason this is on my face, I'll tell you that too. I've got a lot going on, trying to stay caught up with everything. I get very few days where days are this beautiful and this warm. And certain equipment doesn't allow you to use it on days that aren't warm enough. So I'm doing a spray foam insulation underneath the bathroom right now. I got Froth Pack 200. That means you should be able to do a surface area of at least 200 square feet. That's not always right. That's at 2 inches thick. Have you ever known someone to lay insulation in a house at only 2 inches thick? Well, your walls are 3.5. So that doesn't make sense to me. I'm doing underneath the floors. Those are 2x10s. Sounds to me like they need to be 10 inches thick. This stuff isn't cheap. That was $420 without tax. If you didn't know, these tanks here are the spray and insulation that I'm going to be putting underneath the house. This is the gun. Poo, poo, poo. That I'll be using. This is a respirator. I bought it at Home Depot. Comes with 1 pack of filters. I also have goggles. That way that stuff does not get in my eyes. I'll be under the house in a crawl space area that is less than 2.5 feet, 2 to 2 feet thick of depth. I'm not a big guy, but I'm also not the smallest guy. Carrying and dragging around 2 tanks. The catch to these tanks. When you're spraying this insulation, I have 30 seconds. No more than 30 seconds to hurry up, start spraying again while I'm dragging these tanks around. The tanks cannot fall. They cannot change in pressure and temperature. I've got them hot and heated in here. So as soon as I get outside, I don't have much time to start spraying. They only give you a, what is this? It's like a 10-foot hose, not even. Hell, that's like a 6-foot hose. You get a 6-foot hose, they give you a couple of tips. The good thing about giving you a couple of tips is I can take this thing off and throw another one on. 2 different types of tips. You got 3 and 4, or 3 and 5. You got direct sprays, which is just a big stream like you would see out of a can of Great Stuff. Foam spray, if you know what I'm talking about. The other one is like a flat, like a shop vac nozzle, and this will give you an idea of what I'm talking about. If you look at this, see how that is? How it's wide. Shop vac can suck up a lot more. Well, that tip does the same thing. Sprays a lot bigger fanned area, meaning more surface area sprayed. If you sprayed that big nozzle, that big round one, all the way across, you would have a lot of passes you would have to do. So, my butt is gonna get to work. I don't have a lot of time. So, I just figured I'd give you the lowdown. I'm gonna go get started. I'll let you know how it goes. Be back in a little bit, in a few.